All right, guys, I want to get this video out the way because this has been a long time coming. Woof. If you guys hear a sound, that's a smoke detector. I don't feel like editing that out, so just bear with it. It should be getting fixed later because I'm about to go get some batteries. I had to actually go to Verizon because my phone's acting weird, so I had to get that fixed. So while that, I'll get to go get some batteries for the smoke detector. Anywho, I just want to get this out here because it needs to be talked about. I have some other videos planned. I don't know if I'm gonna release them tonight. This one's gonna be released, but I don't know if I'm gonna release those other ones. Who knows? I may release them tomorrow. Give you guys maybe 2 or 3 videos tomorrow. We'll see, depending how I feel. I got videos already recorded, so we'll see. Anywho, let's talk about Yu Yu Hakusho. Let's get the positives out the way first. The dubbing they did, which is weird. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. The actors did a great job. I saw the Japanese version and the dub version, and I thought the Japanese version with the actors actually, using their, um, it's pretty much talking in their language was pretty good. Um, that was that. The actors did pretty much what they were told to do. The dub version, oddly weird enough, still good. You're probably saying, Josh, why you call it weird? Because you got the Funimation dubs. You got Justin Cookson in that damn what Texas, and you can get majority of those actors who still work at Funimation. Hopefully, I don't know with this whole merger crap going on with Crunchyroll. Get them to voice these characters. That's what I don't understand. It's like it's weird. Netflix don't want to get them, but yet who made it popular? Those voice actors did. Even the Japanese version said the voice actors actually for the English was 10 times better than their version at certain states. But I mean, that's the only issue I kind of have with that. Why not get the voice actors who actually voice these characters? They are still around. Whatever. Moving on from that. That's the least of my problems with this shit anyway. But that's just a little nitpick. But the voices grow on you. Um, I'm a fan of Yu Hakusho. Um, I'm not as a big fan as other people, but I'm a fan. The biggest part of Yu Hakusho that I love and I'm a huge fan of is that dark tournament. That dark tournament is arguably one of the best tournament in anime history, shown in anime history. For what they did in here is atrocious. For them to even not attempt to do it, and for them to not even try to do it, is laughable at best. Um, like I said, if you made this part of the video, I applaud you. It's a 6 out of 10. It almost went to a 5, but I have to be a little bit more forgiving because the actors did their job. It's just the material and the person who structured this series was dumb as hell to do. Here's the thing. This is why a lot of people have an issue with people adapting anime into live action because if you're not gonna do it right, don't do it at all. And I totally agree with that. They should attempt the Dark Tournament, at least a part one and part two. The way they did it was they tried to cram in a lot of material in about how many episodes was it, 10 or 8? Um, let me look this up so I don't be wrong. I think it was 8. I could be wrong, but who knows? But I believe it was 8, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Because I'm about to pull it up right now. And the episodes was 5. Excuse me, 5. 5, damn. So you thought in your right mind to cram all that shit into 5. Say what you want about Avatar, at least they got 8. But you cram all this in 5 episodes? It's unrealistic. It's not going to happen properly. Especially the Dark Tournament. This is a two. Honestly, be real with me. You need 26 episodes, and you need a part one and part two. However, if you want to really be realistic with the budget, realistic with how to do this properly, 10 episodes, part one and part two. Yu Yu Hakusho season one, Dark Tournament part one, season two, I can tell right now, Dark Tournament part two. That's how you're supposed to do it. that gives it the time and effort into it. You start at episode 5 and you continue on to do it. By episode 5, you have to fight the other demons, so we get to see them work together as a team, and then eventually we get to that dark tournament. There's some stuff you can skip through all the end, but you get what I'm saying. 5 episodes is not realistic. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. This was just a bad idea all around. 5 episodes. I thought it was 8, but I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a minute since I watched the show, and I haven't rewatched the show, and I don't think I ever going to rewatch the show anytime any soon. Excuse me if that made any sense for me. But yeah, so it's becoming an issue with this. So I understand where a lot of people have the complaints with shows like this being adapted. Because if you're not going to adapt it right, then don't do it at all. There's no reason for this to be 5 episodes. This should have been a 10 episode. Realistically, if you can't get 10, 8 at best. And that dark tournament should have been broken up in 2 parts. Some say 3, but again, we gotta be realistic, ladies and gentlemen. 2 parts. You could have made 2 seasons out of the dark tournament alone. There you go. Properly, if you want me, tell me how long this show should last. If you want to do it the right way, it's about 8 seasons. And you're probably saying, well, that's still too long. I think that's about right. Some will say that's too short, but depending on how many episodes you have. If you got 8 episodes, I think 8 will be fine. And you probably can cut it down to 5. But if we're going 8, 10 to 5, I'll say 8 seasons. They try to wrap this shit up in about 3 to 4. It's not realistic. It's just too much material. So like I said, this was hard for me. And then you probably say, well, you like this one more than The Last Airbender? No, I think I like The Last Airbender better because they did 8 episodes and they got book 1. They didn't cram book 2 into book 1. There are some elements they took from season 2 and put it in book 1, but they didn't take a whole damn Souls of Comet and put it in season 1. You get what I'm saying? We didn't get the Ba Sing Se in season 1. They were announcing they were going to Ba Sing Se, but they didn't take the story of Ba Sing Se and put it in season 1. They took a dark tournament that is arguably the most beloved tournament in anime history and didn't even do it. Crammed that story into 5 episodes. It's just not realistic. Then you kill Genkai in 5 episodes. Where Genkai at least lasts for about 40-something episodes. Then she gets resurrected again. But her staying dead, I actually like that because I didn't really care for her to come back. It's a lesson learned for Yusei to not, so he can become stronger. This was rushed. Y'all thought Avatar was rushed. This was rusher. So, I mean, like I said, I could go on and on, but this is my issue I have with it. So, I want to put this video out there. I've been avoiding it for a reason. I took some notes on it too, but I didn't really have that much to say. Like I said, I think the acting was fine. It's just, I don't know. And plus, from what I've seen online, there ain't too many reviews of it either. At least Avatar has a lot of reviews, so that means a lot of people cared for it. This one, not so much. And that's saying a lot. Plus, even though it has a fan base, it's not as big as Dragon Ball. It's not as big as Gundam. It's just one of those fan bases for, I guess, animes, So, fans. But as always, guys, like, subscribe. Peace. Have a joyous day. Let me know. Comment below. As always, let me know what you thought about this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Whew, this is tough.